Magnifico.
Stand fella. Louis Streets.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Everybody Wanna Talk. I am your gracious host, Knight Stanfield, and first and foremost, I would like to give a shout out to God Almighty. All praises due to Allah. God is the greatest. I'm in the month of Ramadan right now. Me and all my brothers and sisters that's in Islam all around the world will practicing and participating in our fast. No food or drink from sun up to sundown. Make sure you praying, giving charity, meaning helping someone, doing a good deed, and reading your Quran. And I just wanted to get that out the way for all my brothers and sisters in Islam that's participating in Ramadan. Now, on this week, Everybody Want to Talk. I would like to talk about our children, our kids. Last week, a lot of unfortunate and tragic events happened in my city of St. Louis. And I just want to speak to all the parents out there. Please, everybody, talk to your kids, your little ones, but these teenagers in particular. They are out of hand. Not all, but the majority is out of hand. Like a 14-year-old kid that attended Jennings High School, I believe, got into an altercation with another student, was stabbed, and he passed away. Then another event happened at Hazelwood, where two young ladies were fighting, and one got brain damage now. Her head got repeatedly banged against the concrete. She had seizures and whatnot, and it's just very unfortunate. We don't know what caused these incidents and altercations, but just talk to your kids. Nobody likes a bully or a person that picks on others. Nobody likes a person that goes around starting stuff. We don't know what happened again, but this stuff happened for a reason. Now, I want to say that all my life, I've been hearing that it's not no manual or rule book or playbook to raising children. And in all honesty, it isn't. Unlike, some of these people that write books on parenting and all this type of stuff, thinking they know everything or thinking they're expert, and you're not. But it is a right way and a wrong way to raise your kids. And any adult with good sense knows right and knows what's wrong. Now, I fully appreciate both of my parents being on me the way they was when I was coming up, particularly my father. Because now that I'm a father, I be on both of my kids' ass about everything. Because small things turn into big things that you let them get away with. I want mothers and fathers to talk to your teenage daughters. Talk to your little girls too. But mainly the teenage girls. Make them fully understand that babies come home with you. If you're sexually active or trying to get out here doing things and experimenting. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? This is nature. This is life. Ain't nothing in the world but men and women, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? So it's nature for young women to be attracted to young men. And it's nature for young men to be attracted to young women. But please, have these talks with them. Sex, you know what I'm saying? Unprotected sex, it leads to babies and sexually transmitted diseases. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your young men about violence. You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done to talk things out with young people. When you young, you full of fire. Somebody say something that offends you or hurts your feelings, you be ready to pop off. I was once young. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But what I want to say is this. It's a way to handle everything. Stuff can still be talked out on that level. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just don't want to get down. And what are y'all fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Like the littlest thing offends people. And these kids just running wild. Like, you really need to know where your kids at, what they doing, who they hanging out with, like what they really be into. And they phone is the key to everything. It doesn't matter how mad they get. Be all in your kids' business. Especially your daughters. Be all in their business. My apologies, gotta get my fruit in. Health is wealth. But yeah, like for all the single mothers that's out here raising these young men and young women on y'all own, I get it. You tired. Most of y'all be working yourself to the bone to provide good clothes and shoes and a crib and lights and food for your children. I get it. But also, when you off work or you got free time, spend time with your kids. Really get to know your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know most mothers, when they get any free time, they want to go out. They want to let their hair down and unwind from all the stress from work and home. But sometimes it's just good to have your kids with you and stay home and spend time with them, or go somewhere where y'all could talk and really interact. Like, really get to know your kids. Really get to know their identity. Because it's wild. Like, it be so many young ladies that be disappearing, but really don't be getting snatched to none of that. They be running off to go be fast and be grown with whatever young man they like, or maybe whatever older guy didn't put a bug in their ear. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of older women coming on to young men, and young men running off doing a lot of crazy stuff too. You gotta know what's going on out here. Like, man, it's crazy. Like, anything can happen at any given time. Like, know your kids, man. Know where they at. Know who they're hanging out with. Know what's going on. For school, we know it's a lot of kids that's less fortunate than you. It's a lot of kids that go through a lot of crazy stuff at home. Don't know how to deal with or let it out. And they bring all that to school with them. And they be ready to pop off. You got to learn how to control your anger and have a good outlet and a good release. Writing, drawing, you know what I'm saying, dancing, being involved in activities, man, that help you with anger and how to release it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of kids that live in the ghettos all around the world that see a lot of stuff they shouldn't see at an early age. A lot of kids are living with trauma and post-traumatic PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that. Especially y'all young black men. It's a lot of that going around, you know, gangs and stuff they might be trying to run away from. Some run to them. And I get it. Like, fathers, we got to step up, man. Whether you in the house or out of the house, it's still your job to be a very big piece of your kids' life, man. Kids need fathers. We are where they get their strength and their confidence from. And we got to be leading them and guiding them in the right direction. Because when fathers, most of the time when fathers in the house, it's order. Kids listen to their daddy. Kids always try to run over or get over on their mama. And that's why most single mamas be stressed out the way they do. Because today, Parents mostly just talk to their kids. And I ain't saying beat your kid ass and, abuse them or nothing like that. But the good book say spare the rod. You can discipline your kids and whoop their butt. You can truly take stuff away and not be giving it back until they know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff is detrimental for their future. Like, we just maintaining these kids. Giving them a roof over their head, clothes, lights, shoes, food. That's maintaining the child. What are we really training them up to do? Because when I was young, I was told what to do all the way up until, I was like, all right, it's enough of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of structure and order, man. Like, for real. I can't stress it enough. Like, my pops, he didn't play that. He literally was on me about everything, and that's mostly how most of us fathers are. We gotta have structure and order. I ain't playing no games with you. I am the authority figure. These kids need more activities as well. You know what I'm saying? There used to be a lot of programs for summer jobs and all this type of stuff when the weather breaks. Like, it really don't be nothing for these kids to do. Like, we got to get involved, man. We got to get involved with these kids. We got to stop this stuff, like, for real. How these kids gonna be our future if they getting locked up or getting killed? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much influence out here, like this social media and the music and all the visuals. They like all this stuff play a big part in how your kids think, how they act, and what they want to do. It's like a lot of these kids just lazy, don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with trying to become a content creator. It's a big space for that. A lot of people are making money and coming up in the world from being content creators, but we need more doctors, lawyers, engineers, mathematicians. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But parents, for real, like, please talk to the kids, man. The little ones and the teenagers. Because a parent should never have to bury their child or going to be visiting them in jail like that.